Sorry, I'm running late. I'm almost ready. Speaking of running late, do you want to know how nerdy I am? I maintain this spreadsheet where whenever I go to a movie, I the spreadsheet's called Movie Theater Times. The columns are labeled movie name, date, scheduled time, actual start time, and delay. So I was curious just how late most movies start, like how much of ads there are. Do y'all want to know? It's gotten longer over time. That's one of the most interesting things. Back when I started it in 2016, the delays were 11, 15, and 17 minutes. But my last few entries have been 20, 23, and 24 minutes. So you can be about 20 minutes late to a movie and you're not going to miss any of the movie. According to my data, you can be as much as 24 minutes late. We're coming up on half an hour before the movie actually starts. That's actually kind of crazy. Like, I kind of like previews, and I get when people say they actually do want to see the previews. But like, on the other hand, you're just exposing yourself to ads. I don't know about other theaters because I know every theater does it kind of different, but my local theaters will they'll do a lot of stupid local ads too. It's not just previews. Anyway, come on in, everyone. Come to Snail Express. I show up early so I can get the good seat. Shell yeah. Though another thing, all the local theaters here have reserved seating, so that doesn't matter either. As long as you buy your ticket in advance. All right. Let's jump. Well, let me say some hellos first, and then we'll jump into it. While I say some hellos, if there's a hat you're missing, will you go ahead and send a chat with the name of the hat so that we can start building a poll? Decide where to go. Hana Snello. Asher Shokumanen, Zebra of the Lamb. Shalom and Shokum. We got Kretzy, we got Zuzi, we got Meritrix. Meritrix, I'm gonna put you a little bit on the spot. Did you all know that Meritrix was the one who created that super cool snail toy plushie I got? The one with the magnetic, removable, swappable hats that I showed on stream the other day, and I also shared it in the Discord. It looks like me, Snev, and it's got the top hat and it's got the propeller hat, and I didn't know who had sent it to me until like at least a week or two after I got it, and then I was like, oh, something Meritrix said was like, oh yeah, it was you did that. So thank you so much, Meritrix. I've been telling everyone about it. Super cool work. You did great. So we got Meritrix in here. I am not over the plague, as you can probably hear in my voice. I'm doing okay. Like, I mostly just feel stuffy, but that's manageable. Just reading through messages really quick. Reminder to drop names of hats that you don't have in the chat. We can build a poll once I'm done reading through these messages. The game has started to go black screen and then crashing for me the last few days. First of all, that sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. As a fellow 24/7 idler, I have not yet experienced that, but your symptoms remind me of some other things I've heard in this Discord. If you want to try, on my snod, we have a Leafy. If you want to try updating all of your drivers, we've had at least 2 people who have had huge amounts of success with that. That's where I would start, Kretzy. What exactly is a Snail Express? She'll come on in, Lilixer. We're gonna snail all over the place. We're gonna help people find hats they don't have yet by traveling as a group. Holy fire! That's a fun name. Goodness gracious. Great. Holy fire. Thank you so much for the sub. Really appreciate it. Sorry, I just had to snip on my snuffy there. Guys, I love the flexing. Leafy at spawn. Yeah. If they start moving, we might just start following them. Hi, Leafy. Also, my graphics are down really low. I go to the movies with family on Tuesday. I'll keep an eye on the ads. Yeah, keep track of what time the movie says it starts and what time the movie actually starts. Can be a little slightly tricky to determine that last part, but usually that's when they dim the lights fully, is when the movie is starting. So I believe I'm missing the two new party hats. Or two new tea party hats. Sorry, my bad. Okay, yeah, we could do those. People Leafy at spawn. I may join. Okay. I don't like the plush Matrix. I love the plush. It's very cool. Thank you so much. Okay, so we got tea party hats. We have seal and skull. Honestly wouldn't know what hats I'm missing. No, that's fair. If you have a leaf, it means you have less than an hour of gameplay. So you might have been our Leafy. Though, looks like the leaf is gone. So... Oh yeah, someone answered that. Okay. The leaf indicates new players. Thanks for helping out fellow snails, everyone. Really appreciate it. It's a good time to get Shell Hat. Forest Shell, come on in. Oh, thanks for the hydrate and the stretch. Okay. I'm not gonna do a poll right now. I think we got a decent direction for people who are missing hats. So we're gonna go do 3 hats. Well, actually a lot more than that. But we're gonna start at the tea party, the sky platform. So, oh, we got a good sized group actually. So go ahead and group up. We're about to head out. If you need a minute or 2 or 3 before we head out, will you just let me know in chat right now, please? Otherwise, we'll head out in like 30 seconds. Yeah, we're gonna go to the tea party hats. I think because we got some relatively new players, we'll probably hit up like the crown and the bow hat on the way, and then we're gonna go to the Halloween area. And then I think we'll do. After that, I think we'll beeline it to the mushroom, or yeah, we could do pumpkin, mushroom, Viking, seal, or sorry, Vikings, cat ears, seal. So we've got like a decent itinerary there. Where are the sandstorms still on? They sure are. No snow sign. I'll rectify that shortly. Looks like we're good to go. Let's head out. So we're not gonna go super far for this first one. Hey, I'm starting about as late as a movie does after it says it's going to. So I'm at least as good as the movies, guys. 22 minutes. The equivalent of advertisement or like the previews for my stream is just me talking without us doing anything. So what am I at? 46? Okay, so just right after this grass here, so like right here, gather up if you want. We're gonna jump straight up because we're going up to the sky platform. Yeah, right where I was. So like right at the edge of the grass is pretty perfect. And then once you get up, you'll just mosey your way over. Nice, nice. You know, in some ways, doing this one as a group does make it quite a bit easier. I just saw like the seal got stuck underneath, but then with the speed boost, they were able to really easily slide on out. So maybe I'm wrong. I've kind of discouraged going here as a group just a little bit. Just waiting on one more. Okay. Hey, Shalcom Kretzy. All right, so we got 3 stops here. 1, come get your Tea Party achievement if you don't have it. 2, come touch this chest if you haven't. Man, there's 5 achievements up here now. Or no, 6, because you get an achievement just for getting up here. And then last, and maybe least, I don't know. I'm open to the possibility of this being least. Come touch the 3 presents here. Once you're done with that, if you don't mind gathering up with me on the edge here, just so I know who's ready. And let's give myself a sign. Guys, what if I have Snev cosplay as me for today? I might. Oh, red flowers. Okay. If we have time, we could do red flowers after. We've got quite the itinerary planned right now. So let's see how that goes. We might be able to do red flowers. We can go ahead and Geronimo here. Um, oh, kind of a bad spot. You're gonna need to walk through the air, or else you're just gonna die. So let's get ourselves up over to the beach so we can help others get the speed boost. Sorry about that. Looks like no one got stuck in a loop of death, which is the worst possible scenario there. A couple of you are still kind of, at least you're moving. Like if I saw you not moving and just falling over and over, I'd be very concerned. But I see y'all moving. We'll wait for you. Don't worry. Sorry about that, gang. I forgot that edge is right over the water. If anyone needs a crown, will you please type the word crown in chat right now? Or just say me or I do. Trying to trick you into marrying me. um, okay, we got at least one crown needer. One crown wanter, desirer of crowns. To the crown we go. Aw, man. I'm never gonna get married to a snail at this rate. If I can't trick someone into marrying me, is it even possible? Is the K... Oh no, that's an R. It's a yeah, that's a R for it stands for rune in like Nordic. But I also think it was just a letter R in Norse. But yeah, we've called it the rune rock in the past because that symbol means like rune. There's a leafy head. Oh yeah, gotta love swarming the leafies. We're coming for you, Leafy. We're coming. You ain't getting away from us. All right. After we get to the top, we'll just gather at the bottom of the rock and wait for people. Like a dece. Kind of near the tree here. Because our next destination is that cherry tree. Is it a cherry tree? That pink tree down there. I could see how you misremembered it as a K, though. It's just one line off from being a K, right? Take out that top right one. That's off. Viking head, cat phones. All right, I'll do that right before I head out. Thanks for keeping me honest. Sorry I missed it. Can dance. It's safety dance. All right, gang, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, Leafy. Join us, Leafy. Leafy, I hope you join us. Welcome to the show, Super. If you want to teleport to the bow hat, you can get ahead of us. Quite the swarm of us today, indeed. Pretty happy with the size of the group. Sad the Leafy did not decide to join us. We were only in their life for about 3 minutes. We just swarmed in, helped them get the crown, and then they parted ways. They were feeling a little overwhelmed. They need some re-energizing introvert time. Oh, did you listen? Nice. That's fun. It's a classic. All right, so we're just gonna boop this bow hat on the head, and then if you'll join me on the other side of the tree, you can go around it either which way. It doesn't really matter. We're heading to the Halloween area, which is in that spoopy purple haze over there. All right, let's wait right about here for the stragglers. Got bow hat reindeer waiting on. And Kretzy's keeping an eye on them. Thanks, Kretzy. Kretzy's like our kindergarten teacher. Just always corralling the wayward snildren. Do you want to join us, Kretzy, on our way to the Halloween area? So here we go. Okay, Lelixir. After Halloween, we are doing Wormies, Shallow. After Halloween era, we are doing Pumpkin, Viking, Cat Ears, and Seal, just FYI. Oh, Kretzy, does Halloween area kill your frames? Hey, if y'all don't know Wormies, you know how we play marbles here? Wormies does like a lot of marbles. Go check out Wormies. There's a shout out. Wormies is super cool. How you doing, Wormies? Glad to see you. Thanks for the hydrate. I had the choice between water, coffee, and cereal for hydration. I went water. Messes with your headache. Oh, I'm sorry. The cereal count for hydration. It has milk in it, so I'm going to argue yes. Chewing coffee beans. Mmm. Sounds bomb. We're losing a snail. We're losing a pinkish purple bow hat snail. Pinkish purple bow hat snail. Ah, okay. That's Lelixir and they're waiting there. Okay. Shoot. How are we gonna do this? Can you start making your way to the right, Lelixir? The problem is we're not gonna be coming out this direction. Do you see on the right there the green? That's where we're gonna be headed afterward. Yeah, so if you don't mind slowly making your way over there, as if you have a choice as to the speed. So for you two, this snail is intentionally waiting. So if you all want to come back, please. If you all want to come back, please. Appreciate you looking out after them, but they are intentionally waiting here. Please come back, please. Please come back, please. Oh wait, is this their gang? Is this your gang? Okay. Anyone who's not in Lelixir's gang, please return to the group. Because they mentioned something about their group. Okay. Or yeah, if you want to help Lelixir get to the corn, that's a cool idea. Okay. Just up to you. Anyone left behind? Is everyone good? Does everyone have a buddy? Does everyone have a group? Sneak now or forever hold your sneeze. Let's actually go to the right of this tree here. Annihilate, shell, come on in. How you doing? Are you joining us today on our Snail Express? All right, we're gonna gather up around this sign. If you don't have the ghost hat yet, the way it works is you need to touch all 5 ghosts to get it. Don't worry about chasing this ghost. He just bounces back and forth. So we're just gonna sit tight right here in his path. When he comes overhead, then you can just simply jump up. Right about where I'm at should be pretty good. If you need that. He may not be in the same spot on your screen. That's okay. Yay! Happy to have you, Annihilate. Are we doing a Snareway today? Probably not. Our group's not big enough. I typically only do Snareway runs on parties. Our next party is the last Saturday of March. So I believe it's the 29th. Yeah, I try to do them with bigger groups and kind of intentionally less frequently because it's okay. Doing Snareway runs is tricky because if we do them too frequently, then we're more likely to get smaller groups, and then it takes a long time. If that makes sense. So that's why I tend to only do them after parties. And frankly, not even after all parties. That's kind of more of a recent thing. Anyway, that was a long explanation. Not today. All right. If anyone does not have this, if you need this ghost and you haven't touched it, please let me know in chat right now. Otherwise, we're going to head out. Let's start gathering up. Maybe just this. Oh, this is the one you were talking about that's been here for a month. Okay. I think we're good to go then. To the gate we go. Also, Shokomon and Zisena. Hope you're doing all right. So, for anyone just coming in, our plan right now is we're at the Halloween area. We're going to get the hats there. Then we're going to bounce on over to the pumpkin hat. Then we're going to do mushroom house, Viking hat, cat ears, headphones, and the seal hat. After that, depending on what time it is, we might do some more. Everyone offline? Huh. I wonder who it is. Oh yeah, Maritrix? Okay. Let's try it. Let's try out this tree, everyone. See that tree to the left of the gate? Feel free to go around the gate if you want, but that's where we're headed. Seal's taking the path less traveled, and that has made all the difference. You'll catch up. Your speed boost will give you a nice, healthy boost. Yeah, the whole poem memorized. I only know the one line. I took the path less traveled by, and that has made all the difference, by Chad Frost. All right, Maritrix. Which branch do we go up? I'm asking you about my own game. It's always fun. What's my speed at? 6.5x. Hopefully this is the one. We've never done it this way. By the way, if you have your F5 available, I recommend using that in case you get yeeted off the tree. Oh no, I wasn't paying attention. Was it the other branch? I don't think it was this one. Did anyone notice which branch was the best branch? Do I have to jump off of it, or will it just like... I didn't take my own advice, and I forgot to hit F5. Oh, oh, oh. Okay, so it looks like you don't even have to jump, you just have to get up there. That's nice. GitHub. You got my attention with GitHub. Alright, I don't like that. I'm gonna F8 that. It's still tricky for new players, I think. I'm debating whether or not I think it's easier for leading the masses. I'm glad you brought it up nonetheless, though. That's for sure. So thank you. I just know the game does bring in a lot of players who might be kind of less experienced video game players, and so I know sometimes people struggle with, like, even for experienced game players, I think the mechanics of climbing stuff in this game can be finicky. Anyway. Nice. Okay, is there anyone who needs this ghost that does not have this ghost? If you need this ghost and you don't have this ghost, please let me know in chat. I have some interesting news. Not even news, but like, I think there's a good chance I'll be releasing one of two things this week. Maybe both. I've got my eyes on... Might be easier without the speed boost. That's a good point. Okay, no one is saying they need the ghost, so let's go ahead and jump off. Let's meet down here. Actually, let's go ahead and meet at this next ghost since it's within boost range here. So within the next week, I think I'm going to try to release either Full Metal Slug and or Snail Simulator on mobile. It'd be on Android for starters. So I don't know if I'll be able to get both out, but I'm really hoping to get at least one out. Okay, we got one more snail up here. I don't know if you want to join us. They are not animating, which might mean they're not actually there. I think that's a ghost. Okay. I'm not seeing any other snail friends. I think we're good to go. Thanks again, Maritrix, for that tip. That was excellent. Next up, we're going to go inside the crypt. After that, we'll get that second ghost, or that third ghost right there. Third? Fourth? That's the fourth ghost. So do not be distracted by it quite yet. We're going to do the crypt first. Will the mobile version have my Steam save file? It will not. There's also Shokemon in Leica. I I will definitely consider looking into that option. Once I get mobile out, but I would have to be a custom solution because like Steam, the reason Steam offers that feature is because they want you to stay inside of the Steam ecosystem, if that makes sense. It's like how Apple has all of their features that only work on Apple products. Steam save files only work on Steam within their ecosystem. So I would have to come up with a solution on my own, which is totally plausible, but it would be a bit of work. All right, so everyone get on a book. Excuse me. I hope I muted before I sneezed. Yeah, you can have a Smurf account. There's this idle game I've been playing. Yeah, on Steam Mobile, they had the option to use the same save file with cloud. Yeah, so they're using a custom solution. Like yeah, it's definitely possible to sync save files between computer and mobile, just not through Steam, if that makes sense. And I can see like it may even appear as if it's through Steam because the save file is identical, but they're just doing it through their own servers or through a third-party service. All right. Does everyone have the skull hat? Better question. Does anyone in our group still need the skull hat? Let me know. And so my day job is software engineering with a lot of experience in web engineering and like servers specifically. So like I actually know how I could do it, like sync player profiles myself on my own server. It's mostly a matter of like that could be a lot of work. There's some security implications I need to consider. I would, even though I know how to develop that, I would still strongly consider like a rebuilt third-party solution. Those things can just get very complicated. All right, gang. I think we're good. Let's head out. Rubber duck. It's not on the docket yet. We've got quite a few hats on this itinerary. Depending on how much time we have after, we can do like a poll, decide where we go after that. Here's ghost number 4. Let's wait for these two to get here. Oh, I never forget potion. Oh. No, I appreciate the reminder. I just tease, I jest. Orange pirate hat, you wanna skull pirate? You wanna join us over to the potion, and then the final ghost. Orange skull pirate. Yeah, there we go, friend. Anyone watch anything good recently? Last night I finished. It's an older, not older, but it's like 5 or 6 years old by now. But the Netflix movie The King with Timothy. Okay, I'm gonna try and say his last name. Is it Chalamet? I think that's right. It was pretty good. You watched ET for the first time the other day? Nice. I haven't watched that in a long time. How was it as a first timer? Did the weight of time bring it down, or does it hold up? Is it a classic, unburdened by the weight of time? Rewatching Psych. Nice, nice. Betrayal. Tell us about Betrayal. I haven't heard of that one. All right, let's head to that last ghost. Got to do Pokemon again. I think about it pretty often. He's a little spooky, and then I thought he was dead and was very sad. I'm pretty sure I cried as a kid at that scene. Yeah, I wouldn't mind watching that movie again. My guess is it would hold up decently well, if as long as you can get over the animatronics. But like animatronics, okay, so with CG like very much so gets better over time. So like you go back and you watch an older movie with CG, and it's like, this is terrible. This is terrible CG. They don't age very well. But like animatronics, like they were kind of quirky and bad, and ET and Gremlins and everything, and they still are the exact same today. Like it's just kind of, I don't know. I think they do tend to age a bit better for that reason. All right, let's head over this hill. We're gonna go rendezvous with Lelixir. Where is the Lelixir gang? The T-Rex in Jurassic Park slaps though. Yeah, yeah, that's a good example of like very well done animatronics. We wait on. We good? I think we're good. Good night, Hana. Thanks for joining. Watching ET as an adult and realizing how much of it is Reese's Pieces subliminal advertising. Oh yeah, the whole scene with the eating Reese's Pieces. You're at the corn maze entrance. Chill, yeah. We'll be there. Stat. If your snail is flat like this and you want to level out with the slope, you just walk backwards, by the way. The little quirk of the game. Like, see how I'm flat here? Now I'm gonna walk backwards. And see, now I'm level with the slope. Yeah, just FYI. I also finished the miniseries American Primeval. It was very interesting. It is certainly historical fiction. As someone who grew up in Utah, I know a decent amount about the subject of that series. If you don't know, it's about the American West in soon after the Civil War, so like the second half of the 1800s, specifically in and around Utah and Wyoming area. All right, we're gonna turn left here. Pink bouquet of flowers. Like you can't even advertise to children anymore. Is that true? I I feel like there's ads on kids stuff all the time, but I guess I don't watch that much kids stuff. I'm trying to think of why I even think that. What have I watched that had like ads directed toward kids? I do have nieces and nephews. I guess it would depend on the country. I will say I think restricting ads to kids is a very, very good idea. There's enough. Life is already very complicated. We don't need more noise for developing brains. Because kids can't tell a difference. Okay, so they can, in that scenario, they're allowed to advertise, but they have to say it's an ad first. Interesting. Oh, here's mobile apps definitely don't give a snit. I mean, they don't know if you're a kid a lot of the time, right? Like, but I was talking to my coworker about this a while ago, how he like he won't let his kids play a lot of mobile games because they're just riddled with ads, and he doesn't want to like expose them to that. So he'll only let them play games where he can pay to get rid of the ads or just pay for the game so that there aren't ads. Let's go ahead and jump over this wall right here, by the way, snails. Kids don't have money, but their parents sure do. I remember seeing ads for things and then asking my parents for those things. Like that's a very specific memory from my sparse childhood memories. I specifically remember seeing a Snickers ad, and then I was at a gas station with my mom, and I was like, "But mom, it says the Snickers fills you up," or something like something. I was just parroting whatever the TV had said. Okay, we this ads are about to start. This is a good place to take a break. We're gonna go ahead and get your pumpkin hat. We're gonna take a 3 minute break for ads, and I'm just gonna sit tight here if you want to gather up with me. Actually, I'll come over here behind the pumpkins. Come join up with me. Um, we'll be back in 3 minutes, and we'll continue our journey over to the mushroom house, and then the Viking hat, and then the cat ears headphones, and then the seal hat. So see y'all in 3 minutes. All right, welcome up. Blah, 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 blah. Welcome back. We're gonna go ahead and snail up this wall right here. All right, just waiting on a couple more here. You got an orange snail with some baby snails on its back. Did you want to join us, orange snail friend? Are you a ghost? You might be a ghost. You look like a ghost. Okay. And we got Kretzy. You'll join back later. Okay, cool. All right. We're gonna drop down, and then we're gonna. I'm gonna jump over this next wall, or jump to the top of it at least. Feel free to climb it. If you don't mind sitting at the top with me, so we can help speed boost other snails, that'd be great. Just wait for our snail friends down here. This is indeed a banger. If anyone wants to add to the playlist, here's the link. It is a community built playlist. Just follow the 3 rules listed there if you would. And I think that's all of us, so we can go ahead and yeet ourselves off of this gently. See the little mushroom house up there? That's our next target. We're just going to go gently boop it. Pink flowers, pink poppies, pink snail with poppies on your back. Yeah, there you go, friend. Remember that your profile picture on Spotify is visible too. Also your username. Yep, good call. Want to keep our snails private. That's a really good call out. I changed my display name for that very reason. You might consider doing the same thing. Bad news. I finished my cereal. No more Rice Krispies. Generic Rice Krispies at that. All right. If you need the achievement, go ahead and boop the snail house. Otherwise, snail house, the mushroom house, rather. To the Viking ship we go. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's 10 of us. Oh, wait. 13, 14, 15. Wow, I almost left people behind. Sorry about that. Did we just have snails join us? Because now we're 15. Wish, oh, come on in. How are you? I'm gonna give a shout out to our friend Wish. Wish is a snails, sometimes snails streamer from Quebec. All right, Viking hat's right here. Hi, Kretzy. How you doing? Yeah, I get it, Wish. Hopefully your studies are going well. All right. Once you have the Viking hat, let's go ahead and drop down over here. Our next target is that large, ominous cube in the distance. I'm gonna get out of the ores. Do they have collision? Actually, don't know. Oh, they sure do. Cool. HTML, SQL, and Java. That's like a lot of what I do at my day job. Cool. Way to go. All right, I think we got the whole group. Let's go ahead and move out. We missing anyone? Let me know. Any tips for a beginner? If you're doing any learning on your own, my biggest advice is find a project you're passionate about building out, even if it's like a very simple, silly like web-based game or a Java-based game, something that you are genuinely interested in building, and yeah, and build that. You learn so much from making something that you actually care about. It will usually force you into situations where you're working on things you don't know exactly how to accomplish, and then you have to learn how to accomplish those things, and that's huge. So yeah, a lot of my early projects were just like simple little games that I enjoyed making. Like simple HTML games, for example, might be clicker-esque games, like number go up games. Coding it with Python, nice. Python's good stuff. That is a flamingo. Yeah, Python is pretty awesome. Yeah, the syntax is pretty simple, which is good for beginners, but it's also a very powerful language. Like plenty of devs use Python for their entire careers. Frog hat on the side, that's Kretzy. This is King Kretzy. There's a game on Steam where you have to code with Python, maybe something for you. Yeah, there's a few coding games on Steam these days, which is really cool. I've got really into a few of them. A lot of them use JavaScript as their base language, which JavaScript syntax has become kind of like a wrapper for a lot of languages, where you just write it in JavaScript, and then under the hood it's not JavaScript, but it uses the same syntax. So that's kind of cool. We're gonna come back to Bad Apple, okay? Because I'm Surprised and disappointed Sandstorm hasn't come up once today. Do. Yeah, HTML is pretty straightforward. It's also a really good one to learn early on. Since it doesn't normally have aspects like variables or like control structures like if statements and whatnot, I think it's a pretty good introduction to programming because it does have a lot of the other concepts, but it's fairly lightweight. Hello, Gertchi. Yeah, and don't have to worry about exceptions so much until mostly you deal with those once you are combining HTML with JavaScript. Exactly. Well, have fun. Then SQL or SQL, both are valid pronunciations that I've heard throughout my career. Personally, I alternate between them all the time. I never can decide which one I want to use. Let's go left today, by the way. SQL is a good language to pick up. It's just good to know at least one database language, and SQL is it's the most popular syntax, so good one. Good in. We went left and then right. Yeah, it's kind of hard to point it to show you what I meant, but yeah. We went left and then right and then left and then right and then right and then right, if I remember right. And now we went left and left and left. Or wait, just two lefts would do a U-turn. So yeah, we went left, left. Yeah, I wasn't going to say anything about Java syntax, but it's not my favorite. You get used to it. It's very verbose, right? Like in a language like Python, you just say if you want to display something on the screen, you just type print. In a language like Java, it's system.out.println, or if I remember right, it's been years since I've really written Java. And then everything has to be in classes and whatnot. And like people will debate to the end of time whether or not classes are the way to go. I have mixed feelings myself, but they are. I think they can slow down learning at the beginning. I'll say that much. Like I feel like languages like Python, JavaScript, even dare I say it, PHP are good languages for newcomers. That being said, Unity is written in, or like when I work in Unity, I use C#, and C# has a lot of similarities to Java, and it's fine. It works well for its purpose. Okay, we're just waiting on a couple snails here. You can do it, friend. You can do it. Yeah. Oh, almost there. I'm gonna back up a little bit to help them get a boost. According to our teacher, Java is the shit. I mean, yeah, people have been saying that for. Okay, so my first semester at college was way back in 2006, and I took a class learning Java. So people have been saying that for at least 20 years. I've yet to see all the merits behind it. Every language is like a tool in a toolbox, and every language serves a certain purpose that may or may not work very well for your given need. I've never encountered a situation where I needed Java personally. Um, but I will say it makes money. It's a big money maker in the field. Like certain languages do tend to earn more money, and Java is consistently up there from the last time I checked. He's the only one who thinks that. Last I checked, it still does have a big market share, for better or worse. Oh, let's do this green friend. Or wait, no. We could do it on this side. Green friend with the flowers on your back. Oh, you got it. You got it. Never mind. I was gonna have you climb the wall over here, but you're good. You're good. Yay! Good job. I love all the support. Love it. Annihilate shall come on in. Yeah. Happy to wait for you. I know this maze can be tricky. All right, let's jump off the edge here. Cran, shall come on in. Cran. If you haven't seen my new cool commission, it's on Twitter and Blue Sky, and Cran created it. So go check out Cran's card. If you want your own commission, they can make one for you. I don't know if I'm consistent enough to say every time, but I try. Always good to see you, Cran. Hope you're doing well. All right. Here we go, gang. We got good momentum. Cran also did a lot of. Cran's done a lot of the emojis for the server, for some of our merchandise. Oh, we're going straight here, folks. We're going straight, not left. We're going straight. But Cran's also done some of the graffiti in the skate park. What hats are you getting after this? So yeah, we're doing the headphones right now, which you probably knew that. And then we're gonna go do the seal. After that, TBD. We might call it. I don't know. I think I'd like to do at least one more Snail Express after that. TBD, to be determined. Yeah. Or to be decided. Yeah, I think it works either way. It's fun when acronyms work in more than one way. Thanks for the hydrates. I just took 2 large gulps from my water. Thank you. And a stretch. Ah. Oh, bless your ears. I apologize. It's a good stretch. All right, get your headphones, and then there's a little white disc in the corner here. We're gonna go touch that. It's a teleport, a snail port, if you will. You joined for Seal? Are you here with us at the ears? Is this you, Cran? This might be Cran. Double halo blue snail. Oh, I'm so slow. Okay. So not that way, gang. We want to go this way. Yes, I do recognize your snail now, Cran. This is Cran. Show. Let's meet at the edge. We can help people get a boost to the edge. All right. Pink Poppies, do you want to join us over here, Pink Poppies? You have to leave like it. No, that's cool. Thanks for joining. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day, or it sounds like you're going to sleep. Have a nice sleep. Your poppies? Okay. All right, gang. I think we can yeet off the edge. We'll miss you, Leica. Have a good sleep. Okay, I think this is everyone. We have a pretty good sized group today. Happy to see it. 9.5x, so -1 is 8.5, and oh wait, but there's 2 up ahead, so that's going to throw off the numbers. Just trying to calculate how many snails are in a group. Oh, are we missing a snail, Kretzy? Oh, I think not. Wow, the snow is so shimmery. $8.5. Okay, so 7.5, and then you double it is 15. So plus myself is 16. 16 snails, is that right? That's a pretty good number. If so, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Pretty close to 16, if not 16. We got Kretzy and Purple Bow Hat And just in case anyone is new and doesn't know, you can tap shift to auto walk. You don't have to hold in W all the time. I realize that if you miss that sign near the beginning, you may never learn that. $9.5 to $10.5, huh? I wonder why you're getting so much higher. If you decide to jump, just don't go too crazy. I like to, when I do jump ahead, I like to stay really close to the ground so I can help people get the boost. Just checking, it's really dark. I think we're good. Been thinking about doing meal prep. I actually have like a recipe from online that I have picked out. I think it was like burrito bowls, if I remember right. I just need to go buy the ingredients. Does anyone have experience with meal prep? Asher does. Nice, nice. We're going towards the water. Yeah, I was trying to gauge it so we'd be safe, but I think you're right. I think we need to turn left. This looks safe-ish. I'm gonna go a little bit more left. I'm still not quite used to the rubber ducky because it's kind of new, but it makes me happy whenever I see it. Yeah, that's kind of my concern, Matrix. I can get tired of foods, but I don't know. I think it just depends on the food and my mood. Sometimes I could just eat the same thing every day for a while. Other times, not at all. You accidentally quit. If you get right back in, you'll be right in the same spot you were. We can wait for you. Ooh, I like that idea, Asher. Yeah, we can wait for you, Elixir. No worries. When players quit, there should not be a ghost. Is this Elixir? I think so. Let's go, gang. Yeah, we're all here together, Elixir. Within reason, we're always happy to wait for people. No snail left behind. And then in parentheses, in small text, within reason. No snail left behind, parentheses, mostly. Let's see. Pretzi, do you like how I just call you out like every 5 minutes? But yeah, Asher, that idea sounds great. Like to get some more variety by freezing them. So do you freeze them and then like put them in the fridge the night before you're gonna eat them? Is that how you do it? Or how do you thaw? Because I'm thinking if I could do 2 meal preps at the same time, so I have variety. Freeze most of them. Yeah, thaw in the fridge. And then each night before, put one of them in the fridge to thaw. I wish. Thanks for joining. Thanks for the alert. Excuse me. All right, here's the seal hats. And that is the last stop on this particular itinerary. I'm going to draw a little circle around you all. Ah, not very circular now, is it? Oh. Redemption. Oh. Ah. Come on, circle redemption. Snake IO. Oh, great times. I played way too much of that game back in the day. Way too much. I would play it during lunch at work, and then I would play it during not lunch at work. At my last job. Slither.io. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's a pretty good looking circle though. I'm pretty content with the general shape of this circle here. Okay. Let's go ahead and respawn. Does anyone need more hats? I think we can do one more run. If there's a hat you need, go ahead and drop it in chat. We may or may not vote on which one to go to. Hey, we got all the hats from the previous list because we had Tea Party hats on the list, we had Seal, and we had Skull. That's not often that we just like hash them all out like that. Love it. So we got a bucket hat with a smug face. Okay. Yuck. I don't know why I laughed like that, but I had to follow up with a yuck. Rubber duck. Palm tree. The latest ones. Can you be a little more specific? Like the very latest ones. Okay, so the very latest would be the poppies, Cupid's arrow, and the kiss. Are those the latest ones you're referring to? So like the Valentine's hats. Forrest, do you need the palm tree hat or you just want to go there? Because right now I'm just asking for hats that people need. People need the kiss. Oh, okay, okay. Rubber duck. Alright. Hello, Antichrist. How you doing? Okay, I think I see a path coming together, gang. We're gonna do frog. We're gonna do kiss. We're gonna do pajama, bishop, and rubber duck. That's 5 hats we're gonna do. So go ahead and gather up with me over here if you want to join us on that journey. Again, that's frog, kiss, pajama, bishop, and rubber ducky we're gonna be doing. Go ahead and gather up over here if you want to join us on that journey. Let me know if you need 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes to gather up. Otherwise, I think we'll just head out in about 30 seconds. But let me know if you need a minute. Last chance to let me know if you need a minute to join up with us. Or 2. A minute or 2 or 3. All right. I'm not hearing anyone say they need a minute, so let's go ahead and head out. And we will be taking a 3-minute break in about 20 minutes, just FYI. Because that's when ads will run. Join us, join the Snolt, join us, join the Snolt, join us, join the Snolt. Pirate Shark, I guess, is not joining us. Join the Snolt tease when. Oh, that's a fun idea. Join us, join the Snolt, join us. I could spin that up really easily. Speaking of, I did recently spin up some new merch on Fourth Wall. I went with Fourth Wall because they're cheaper than previous options. So if you want to check out the latest shirts, there's a link to them. All right, we're going to turn right here, head toward that rock. We're going to the frogs and then the kith. We can go around the left side of the rock today. Big decisions like which side of Big Rock to go around. The grass doing this kind of kills me, but fortunately it's not a simple fix. This kind of happens on hills. I could just get rid of all the grass here. That's an option. There's also a mug listed there. It is considerably cheaper than the previous mug, but I will say that the other mug on Streamlabs, I think it is, while more expensive, it does have a really cute colored handle, and that matches the interior of the mug. I'm just gonna link directly to that in case anyone's curious. So this is the mug I have. I'm not drinking out of it at the moment, but I do use it frequently. Betsy went to the Snailway from Snell. Nice. Graphics to bottom is one way to search for lost snails. That's fun. I have too many mugs because I use mugs every day and because they're fun to collect. Some of my favorite mugs, honestly, just came from thrift stores and they're just like really dumb. Like I've got one that just says grandpa in it. It's one of my favorites. Uniformity. Oh, I did hear a cat meow. Hi, Lilith. How are you, girl? She's going to cuddle with Bingley. Oh, cuties. World's best grandpa applicant. You also love thrift and mugs? Sure, yeah. TJ Maxx. Fun fact, I don't think I've ever shopped at TJ Maxx. I probably should. Bingley, don't be a jerk. She went and like laid down next to him and was like, "Hey, I want to cuddle. Clean me." And then he sat up and then swatted her and hissed. Guess he's not in the mood. He's been getting more moody. I think he's just getting older. But I hope they stay friends. Oh, it is actually. I thought that was a spelling error. It's actually TK Maxx. That's so interesting. Really? I thought there was a couple in the valley. I had a friend who worked at one back in the day. Oh yeah, there's 5 in the valley here. Even though I've never been to one, I feel like I see them around. All right, we're gonna boop the frog. Actually, I'm just gonna sit here. Go ahead and touch the frog if you need it. And then once you're ready to go, come group up with me. We're gonna head around the lake this way. TJ Hughes. Huh. Google time. TJ Maxx, TK Maxx. That's my Google. In the short, they're the same. In shorts, they're the same. The logos look the same. They share the same concept. Yes. Okay, so yeah, you're right, Lelixir. They say it's because they wanted to avoid confusion with TJ Hughes. Interesting. All right, let's go. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Yeah, and I guess I don't know which valley you're in, Forest, but I mean everyone knows I live near Salt Lake City, I think, so up here in Salt Lake Valley. That's how we talk about areas, by the way, for anyone not from Utah. Everywhere's a valley. You got Salt Lake Valley, you got Utah Valley. Anyway, Salt Lake Valley's got at least 5 TJ Maxes. Kretzy, did you want to join us? Ah, yeah, Kretzy wants to join us. Antichrist, you never told me what I was supposed to guess. Are you still around? Ah, okay. Okay, cool. Kretzy, you'll just want to turn a little bit right. Yeah, there you go. Marv, I was still planning on going to the duck. It'll take some time, or at least like starting the journey that way. I may not stream the whole way, but we can at least get the trip started. Hey, Two Spirit, shall come on in. How you doing? All right, if you need the kith, here it is. Once you have it, group up with me right over here. We're gonna head up this hill here. But I'll wait, so no rush. Careful jumping because there is water right there. We are not heading back to spawn. If you want to join us and you have the kiss or the pajama, you could teleport there. And just in case you're not aware of how to do that, you put the hat on your head. So in this case, like the kiss, and then you hold in control and push T. And it'll teleport you. Okay. We'll catch you next time. I'm glad you like it, Lilixy. I almost put it somewhere else, and then I was like, no, the frog makes the most sense. All right, here we go over the hill. We're going to go to the pajama hat. I think this is a ghost. They're not moving. And I think this snail was already chilling there when we got here. All right, here we go. No plans for the Christmas ones today. This is our last run, and so we're doing pajama, bishop, and duck. But we'll be doing the show again on Wednesday evening. If you want to jump in and let me know which hats you're missing, then we can help you get them at that point. Do this every Wednesday and Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna do pajama on the way for sure. Photo show. Bum, bum, bum. All right. If anyone in our group here needs the duck hat or the bishop hat, will you just say the word me, please? Specifically, if you're in this group of snails with us right now, or if you have the pajama hat. Oh, we got 3 people who need them. I say we do it. Four people. Yeah, Marv, because maybe we would be faster next time, but also maybe not. Never know for certain. I think we should just do it. Or at least start it. Do I have plans for changing shell colors? Kind of. Earlier I mentioned that I'm hoping to get one or both of Full Metal Slug and or Snail Sim on mobile released this week. Full Metal Slug would allow you to change your shell color to metallic. I was actually considering putting something in there while I made that change, just for everyone to be able to change their shell color. So that's a possibility for sure. And I guess for those who don't know about Full Metal Slug, Full Metal Slug is a DLC I want to release that will it'll let you be a slug, which just means removing your shell. So that's the one thing you get from it. Second is it lets you be metal. And then I would also throw in like I think I want to do maybe some like rocker hair, like some long hair or something. Or maybe a guitar. A bandana is a good idea. A mohawk, I love them. I assume that removes being able to equip shell hats. So my plan was to make it so a lot of the hats would automatically adjust and they would just appear a bit lower. So you could have like a back hat instead of a shell hat. But I'm still kind of working on that design. Yeah, I would definitely prefer to still allow the hat on the back. And I think that's going to happen. All right, up we go to the pajama hat. If you're joining late and you want to join us and you have the pajama hat, now's your chance. You can put it on your head like this, and then push Control T to teleport here and join us. So that is an option you have to join us. Sure, you can change my color. It's fine with me. All right, once you got the hat and you're ready to go ahead and drop down here with me. Pirate Shark, are you with us? Did you want to join us? Oh, they're saying goodbye. Okay, cool. Oh, wait, this is a great time to take our ad break. So before we start our final leg of the journey, let's do a quick, in quotes, 3-minute ad break. See you all in 3 minutes. We'll start heading to the bishop and the rubber ducky after that. We can also do a giveaway as a small thanks for sticking around for ads. So stick around for that. See you in 3. Bye, Cran. Thanks for joining. Hey, welcome on in, newcomers. Zuzi, how you doing? Uber, Shalom. We're starting a marbles giveaway. If you want to join, just type !play. The potential prizes are listed in the bottom right corner of the screen. And all right, we're also heading out to the Bishop Hat and the Rubber Ducky. Let's go ahead and start heading out. We'll keep an eye, make sure we're not leaving anyone. Eh, eh, eh. We got blue pothead. We got seal. Blue pothead and seal. Do you want to join us? Yeah, there is a ghost shell. Yeah. All right, all right, all right. Here we go. We'll give another 3 minutes to everyone trickling in. If you want to join that giveaway, type !play. You can win a copy of the game. You can win a copy of the DLC, or you can win one of many very cute stickers. I'll go ahead and show you those cute stickers. I ship them everywhere in the world, so it doesn't matter where you live. I can ship them to you. I just would need your address. Eh. There they are. I was like, could not find them. Those are those stickers. The Band-Aid is available, Subi. Why is there a Band-Aid? For scale. We'll be able to get the Metal Slug DLC with the giveaway winning. TBD. I haven't decided yet. Probably eventually. Maybe not immediately after the launch, but maybe. The two on the path, yeah, that's one of my favorites for sure. It's very cute. All right, 59 seconds for anyone who wants to join the giveaway. Type !play. I think, we didn't do a giveaway after the first batch of ads, so we'll do fastest and slowest snail wins today. You do have to finish the race to count as the slowest snail, so DNFs don't count. Fastest and slowest snails. Oh, hey, someone just jumped in. Nice. Good to have you here. Ten seconds if you want to join the giveaway. Type !play. That's a good call out, Kretzy. As we approach the abstract diagonal land here, keep in mind that if you fall off the ledge, it can be very bad. You can die, which might lead to you getting left behind, and then at later parts of abstract diagonal lands, you can fall forever, which is even worse than dying. Fury takes the lead in our marbles race. Remember, we're doing fastest and slowest snail are the winners. So Fury maintaining that lead. Meritrix close behind. Meritrix takes the lead. All right, just trying to line up my shot here with these diagonals. All right, Meritrix in the lead. Who's our slowest snail? Uber. Uber is our slowest snail. So Meritrix and Uber are our current contenders. Looks like Chrono dropped back to last, which is good for them. Meritrix holding onto that lead. Fury pulls ahead, passing all of those obstacles. Is it going to be Fury? Oh, they get stopped right at the end. I think it's still going to be Fury. We have our first winner, Fury with AZ. So go ahead and DM me, Fury, either on Twitch or on Discord. Let me know which of the 3 prizes you'd like. And then our second winner is going to be the slowest snail, which currently looking to be Chrono Seeker. Do I win because I died? No. DNFs, also known as do not finishes, do not count. Sorry. You have to be the slowest snail to complete the race. Otherwise, I'd have to choose between multiple DNFs most matches. Yeah, so Fury and Chrono Seeker, you're our 2 winners. Go ahead and DM me. Let me know which of the 3 prizes you like. If you want a sticker, I will need your mailing address. I do ship anywhere in the world, though. International is just fine. If you want a sticker, I can also send you a picture of the options available. Are the stickers limited edition? No. You can also buy them on the merch store. I don't want to do my community like that. I once had limited edition hats in the game, but even though they didn't have achievements, it still ended up being a decision that I kind of regretted. So I don't really do limited edition stuff. Yeah, thanks for that, Kretzy. Wow, I already got like a pretty decent trajectory here. Not to pat myself on the back too much, but I mean, look at that. Wow. Wow, would you look at that? Not the party hats. It was during Fan X, I had 3 hats. It was the shark hat, the propeller, and the baker hat. We're all limited. There sure is a Discord. Here you go. Discord is the best way to keep up with the news. It's where I post updates the fastest, and also events like snail parties and whatnot. No, Shark Hat does it. All 3 of those hats exist now, but they're all permanent. But that's a good question. I think Kretzy accidentally deleted that. I see what happened there. Kretzy, I think you were trying to unpin it because you accidentally pinned it and then you deleted it. You're good. No, I messed up my trajectory. Shoot. Shouldn't have touched it. It was so good. Kretzy, did you catch up again? Yeah, you did. Okay. I saw you die for a bit there. The new precision turning is so slow. Like I still think it's 100% the right choice, but like I can't even tell I'm turning here. Tell me more, Asher. Why would you do it that way? Is it to create a sense of urgency and limited editionness? I don't know. I feel like you can have the same amount of hype regardless of whether or not it's limited. Uh, Kretzy, you died. Just FYI. I imagine you still have the speed boost. There we go. Sick. I do think staggering releases make sense as far as like creating hype. Um, but I do think, broadly speaking, that limited edition products are okay. So they're either like, having worked for a retail company in the past, sometimes it is just like we're we know we're going to create 500 of these because of production limitations for whatever reason, and then that's all there's going to be. So they're limited edition. But when you have a drop shipping store like Streamlabs, it's much more artificial than that. And so I think it's almost always just to kind of create a sense of urgency, like, hey, you got to get this now or else it's gone. And I don't really love that business practice. Yeah, I saw that too, Forrest. I'm not sure why that happened. It might be, I don't know. When does Snail Simulator Winter end? So I ran a poll on that, and what the community decided was it'll end whenever the spring releases, which is probably going to be this month or next month. I've got so many notifications in my email because I'm streaming. I I get email notifications when people stream Snail Simulator. Absolutely, Fury. Do you mind DMing me on Discord? And I can show you those stickers. The reason I mean, I could show you the picture again here, but um, it's actually slightly inaccurate at the moment, and so it's just easier to do on Discord. Good news to Spirit Trickster. The balloon hat is like it's at spawn. It's when you very first launch the game, it's right in front of you, actually. Seal, are you coming, Seal? And the glass body, I'm pretty sure you're referring to uh the DLC. When you have the transparent skin DLC, you can do this. So that's a cool 99 cents on the Steam store. Hey honey, come on in. I'm not sure what's going on with Seal here, but I think we might have to go on without them. Bye, Seal. Thanks for joining us. Is it a ghost? Okay. Oh, I've got a pretty nice trajectory. Hopefully it follows through to the next diagonal. How are we looking? You got a perfect lineup? Nice. It's so satisfying here because it's very difficult to get it right. Like I'm gonna say it's around the same difficulty as getting a perfect trajectory on the snareway, but I'm also gonna say I think it actually might be harder because there's no guideline. How long is this? At this rate, I think we're looking at like probably 15 more minutes. Maybe as much as 30, just to give myself some. Uh-oh. Pink snail. Okay, you're good. Just so I don't get sued for being wrong, I'm going to say 15 to 30 minutes. Hey, we got Tay. She'll come on in. When I can, again, I plan to change it back to watermelon in like a month or something so it's easier for everyone. Just up to you. You caught my real intention. Sneaky, sneaky. Melomb. What's the Elvish word for friend? Melomb. Ooh, that was dicey. Nice, Asher. It's very cool, you. Andrea, welcome. Ah, I really messed up my trajectory. Dang, it was pretty dang good, too. I've only really got it perfect one time. It was last time. I got it so good. Honey, I'm curious. Do you also play on Steam Deck? There's a strange issue where sometimes uh, playing on Steam Deck will increase your in-game hours. I don't know why, and I don't have a Steam Deck. Bread, bread, bread. Grab. Snail man. Yeah, there's something about jumping in a group that sometimes throws off your trajectory. I don't know why that would be. Oh, Bread Song just barely played. Were you AFK for a bit there? Sad. Or is it? It's also okay. Now I have a suspicion that the terrain is actually a little crooked right here near the corner. But it's happening here too. Are you getting a slight angle when you jump or something? Yeah, exactly. Wow, right here it's like really bad. Oh, I can see the end. So we're at least halfway. It's very hard to AFK on this path. Uh, we were talking about it earlier. Kretzy got a really nice trajectory. I've only ever had one time that I would consider a perfect trajectory on this path. And it was the last time we played. And even when you have it perfect, like you still feel like you can't AFK it because uh, you don't really know how perfect it is until you've gone through like 3 or 4 corners. Right now, I've got a good one, maybe. So yeah, this is. I was saying earlier, I think it's actually harder to get a perfect trajectory here than on the snareway. I really need to wash my hair. Bum, 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 bum. Thanks for the hydrate. I was actually in the middle of sipping on water. Good timing. Oh no, we lost someone. Did they jump back up? I don't know if they jumped back up. Did they jump back up? Sorry, Crash PC, the giveaway already ended. But I do giveaways every Sunday and Wednesday, so definitely catch us another time. I might have a perfect trajectory. Your team won. Let's go. That's awesome. Oh, I don't think you have to be captain to say my team. I didn't. I wouldn't assume that you were captain if you said my team. I would just think it's like saying my family. You don't have to be the creator of your family to say my family. Love beating people up on wheels. We're getting raided. What the shell? Shell, come on in, Raiders. How y'all doing? What were you up to? To celebrate the raid, let's do another giveaway. So if you want to stick around and possibly win a copy of Snail Sim or the DLC, now's your chance. And Crash PC, I think their name was. If you're still around, we're gonna do that giveaway now. No. What's it about? Anyone can play. Yeah, for sure. There's no restrictions on who can join. Why is Marbles being weird? Signing in. Why is it taking forever? All right, we'll try that again. Did we lose a snail? Is that why people are going back? Snail down? Snail down? All right, if you want to join that giveaway, type exclamation point play. You can win a copy of the game Snail Simulator. You can win a copy of the DLC. They're both giftable, so if you like have a friend who doesn't have Snail Simulator, you can always give them the Steam key and they can redeem it. I don't need anyone's Steam login information or anything like that. It's just a Steam key. Or if you want a cute sticker, you can win one of those. And I ship them everywhere in the world. All right, I think we're good to go now. Start snailing again. Exclamation point play if you want to join. Exclamation point play. Welcome on in, Raiders. Good to have you. Remember the giveaway ping? Okay. Thanks for that reminder. You absolutely can, Fury. Yeah, I don't restrict anyone. I've had people win back to back before. I've had people win 3 times in one day. Yeah, I don't. Everyone's game. Be too much busy work to restrict people anyway, you know? All right, I'll give 30 seconds. 30 seconds if you want to join the giveaway. Type exclamation point play. Just 30 seconds. Join now. And should we do fastest or slowest? I like slowest. We'll do the slowest snail wins. You do have to finish for it to be a win. DNFs don't count. Dan, she'll come on in. You made it just in time. We're doing slowest snail wins. Slowest snail wins. Totoro's is going very quick, unfortunately for them. Marv Mello is our current winner. Our current slowest snail. Uranium fever. You're a staff bear exploring a world, following in another's footsteps, collecting light, finding adorable creatures. Go staff bear like snowboarding. That sounds cute. The idea of that. Zuzi takes the proverbial lead, leading from behind. Oh, but Kran is just close ahead. Ooh, Andrea slash Andrea, Octobomb, and Zuzi, and Kretzy all fighting for last. Remember, slow snail wins. It's Zuzi and Kretzy, neck and neck. Both of them trying so hard to get hit by this thing over and over again to stay behind. And generally succeeding. One person developer, love it. We love our indie devs. Kretzy's still doing so good at being slow. Now, there is a possibility to be too slow. If you go too slow, there's a fire that comes down the track and kills slow snails. But we don't have anyone who's finished yet, so that's not a thing we need to worry about quite yet. So Kretzy's looking pretty good. Did we lose a snail? Oh, and my perfect trajectory is not perfect. Oh, I missed it. Did Kretzy die? I think Kretzy died. Sad. All right, Asher, you're our current leader of our trailer. You're our slowest snail at the moment. And it's going to be Asher. Asher wins. GG, Asher. You know the drill. DM me. Let me know which of the 3 prizes you'd like. And back in Snail Sim, we are close to the end. It's a treacherous journey. We've lost a couple snails along the way. But we're almost there, Snokes. So, this is interesting. This song I already played. There's no way we've gone through the whole playlist. I wonder how that happened. Did someone pull a snev and add multiple of the same song? Last corner, here we are. We made it. That was definitely longer than 15 minutes. I don't know if it was longer than 30 minutes. So hopefully I'm legally in the clear. So here's the bishop hat, and then rubber ducky's right over here. I'll let it slide this time. Thank you so much. Really appreciate that. This time is a verbal warning. Next time is a ride up. I like the little duck by the big duck. I like that. All right, gang, we did it. How do we what? Did you design everything by your own in Snail Sim? So I'm not an artist. I instead support other artists by purchasing their assets. A lot of them are indie artists. The snail model was definitely a smaller artist, so it works out well. And then there's also a few things in the game where that are community made, like the Valentine's, Cupid's arrow, and like excuse me, the kissy lips were made by Gotchna. The cooking pot was made by Mr. Bean. There's credits in here actually, under credits and things. You can find all that info about who made what. Oh wait, no, sorry, Mr. Bean made the chess bishop. And then Super Miso made the pot. My bad. Good night, Don. Thanks for joining. The Mr. Bean? I think so. Pretty sure. We are going to raid out, so if you want to stick around, that'd be pretty cool, I guess. Just if you want. We're going to hit up our friend Wormies, who was just in here. They're doing more marbles, so if you've enjoyed the marbles, I'm sending you to the right place for more marbles. Let's do a little raid message. Oops, what happened there? Oh, I see. Thanks for joining, everyone. It's always a pleasure to have you. Let's go show Wormies some love, play some marbles. There's your raid message. See you on the flip side.